We were at church one evening. Saturday evenings is when we attend Mass. And after Mass, we went out to dinner, and 3 hours later, we returned home to find water gushing out of our driveway. Not a happy sight to see. My husband promptly went in, shut off the water valve. We discovered a pipe had broken in our laundry room, a major pipe, and quickly discovered water throughout our whole first floor. In through the closets, and when we walked in, it was, like we're walking on the beach or something. I promptly called our insurance company, who suggested we call Paul Davis. And Lester was his name. He showed up and he did a fantastic job. He didn't just take over the whole house, but he said, I know this is your house, this is hard to go through. And also, what was really great about Lester is that he told us how this was going to work, what was going to happen from this point on. By, I guess it was midnight or 1 o'clock, they had the big giant fans in here to get the air circulating, and the dehumidifiers to get the moisture out of the air. Josh came in, and Josh again told me every step of the way what he was going to do, what the company does, and he gave us a choice. You don't have to use Paul Davis. This is what we do. We can take care of everything for getting your house back to where you want it to be. And I said, I don't see any reason not to stay with you guys. Right from the start, you've done such a great job, and everybody was extremely personable yet professional at the same time. So it made the process much easier than it might have been otherwise if we maybe went with another company who only handled one aspect of the cleanup. One of my concerns was, okay, what about the furniture? We don't want the furniture sitting in the house. They had their group of people come in and carefully move everything into the storage unit. I like the fact that it was all here on our property. We had 2 cabinets that were damaged, and the company was no longer in business. So they actually had somebody, a cabinet maker, rebuild these cabinets, which actually ended up being better quality than what we had. Chris, Josh were always available. I had their phone numbers, and if they didn't answer, they would call me right back and give me some answers. Josh helped with the carpeting, and he was very patient with me and my choices and what I thought I wanted and what was within our budget. Because that part, I think, was the hardest part, wanting to pick the right carpet within our budget and to be happy with it. So it was just it could have been a much more difficult process, but it was easy as it could be, because Paul Davis just handled everything. Other than me having to take care of furniture pieces through my insurance company, Paul Davis handled the cleanup, restoration, putting in new flooring, taking care of painting, taking care of baseboards. And it made a process that could have been much more difficult, much easier. And I guess that's our experience with Paul Davis Restoration. They did a knockout job.